Hi everyone, welcome to P-Tech Planetarium's Cosmic Family Reunion Tour of the Solar System. Today we're going to explore our solar system in a fun and funny way, so get your astronaut helmets ready and let's blast off into space. The solar system is like a family of celestial bodies, and the sun is a big bright parent. Planets, the moons, asteroids, and comets are all part of this wacky family. The Sun is our superstar and the head of our cosmic household. The Sun is about 4.6 billion years old and has another 5 billion years or so to go. It's like the universe's eternal nightlight, keeping watch over the solar system. The Sun generates energy through a process called nuclear fusion. It's like the universe's ultimate power plant, providing us with sunlight, warmth, and energy. The Sun is like a cosmic campfire that keeps us warm. It's incredibly hot with temperatures exceeding 15 million degrees Celsius at its core. The Sun is constantly changing its outfit, with an 11-year solar cycle marked by varying sunspot activity. Sunspots are like the Sun's freckles. They are cooler regions on the Sun's surface caused by magnetic activity. So even the Sun has its beauty spots. The Sun also sneezes explosively. Occasionally, it releases powerful solar flares and coronal mass ejections. The Sun is enormous. You could fit about 1.3 million Earths inside it. Sunlight takes about 8 minutes and 20 seconds to travel from the Sun to the Earth. It's like the universe's fast food delivery. But it's definitely faster than pizza delivery. The Sun's gravity keeps all the planets in our solar system in check. It's like the cosmic referee, making sure everybody plays fair. These are the rocky rascals of the family, all of which have a central core, rocky mantle, and solid crust. The first planet is Mercury, positioned at 36 million miles away. It's the closest planet to the Sun. The other planets always tease Mercury because they say it's the Sun's favorite. Despite being the fastest and smallest planet, Mercury has a big personality and an even bigger belly button, Caloris Basin, the planet's largest impact crater. This member of the family goes through the biggest mood swings temperature-wise, hotter than a pizza oven at 800 degrees Fahrenheit, but then colder than your ice cream cone at negative 290 degrees. Days on Mercury last 59 Earth days, and it takes 88 days to complete one orbit. Mercury really feels the burn, as nobody's put a ring on it. And Mercury will leave you breathless, as there's no real atmosphere, but rather an exosphere. Mercury is too small to retain much or any of its atmosphere, and there are no seasons on Mercury due to its axial tilt, being around 2 degrees. To find your age on Mercury, use this formula. Right now you're talking to a 170-year-old. Now we have Venus, often called Earth's evil twin because it shares some characteristics with our planet, but it takes them to the extreme. It's like the rebellious sibling who does everything over the top, like rotating in the opposite direction as all the other planets. Venus is the ultimate slowpoke when it comes to spinning. It rotates so slowly that a day on Venus is longer than its year. It's like a planet that refuses to get out of bed. If you hate bad hair days on Earth, you're going to hate Venus's sulfuric acid rain, which will leave any hair in desperate need of repair. And if you thought Mercury was hot-headed, wait till you get a load of Venus. Venus is the hottest planet in the solar system at 900 degrees. This extreme heat is due to the runaway greenhouse effect. The atmospheric pressure is over 90 times greater than that of Earth, equivalent to being a mile underwater. Even with all these extremes, scientists still believe life can exist in the clouds where conditions are more Earth-like. And besides taking claim as the hottest planet, Venus likes to still be the star of the show, often called the evening star or morning star, because it's one of the brightest objects in the night and morning sky. And to find your age on Venus, here's the formula from a 66-year-old. Which now takes us to Earth, our home, the blue marble, often called the water planet because over 70% of its surface is covered in water. It takes about 365 days for Earth to complete its orbit around the Sun. Earth is the fashionista of the solar system, changing its outfit with the seasons. Winter, spring, summer, and fall, Earth rocks them all. This is primarily due to the 23.5-degree axial tilt and not the proximity of the planet to the Sun. Earth's surface is constantly changing and evolving thanks to plate tectonics. And speaking of plates, Earth is the foodie planet with a wide range of delicious cuisines from every corner of the world. It's like a global buffet at your doorstep. Earth's atmosphere and magnetosphere offer us the right amount of protection to sustain life here on this planet. Earth may want to check out that ring it has. The planet consists of fake rings, of debris, and satellites. Earth usually keeps to itself. It can usually be found with its one and only friend, the moon. And to calculate your age on Earth, just count your birthdays. Well, I'm not going to tell you mine. Our fourth member from the Sun is our red-headed cousin Mars, named after the Roman god of war due to its red color. And while not an ideal vacation location with temperatures as low as negative 225 degrees Fahrenheit to as high as 70 degrees Fahrenheit, Mars does boast some great volcanoes and grandest of canyons. Olympus Mons is the tallest volcano in the solar system, about 16 miles high and 374 miles in diameter. It's essentially the state of Arizona. Then there's Mariner Valley, which puts Earth's Grand Canyon to shame, extending over 2,500 miles and 4 miles deep in certain sections. But Mars itself is not the biggest of the bunch. The red planet is about half the size of Earth, but the planet does have a similar tilt and takes about 40 minutes longer than Earth to complete a rotation. Mars does have a longer lap than Earth. Its orbit is 687 days, and its distance from the Sun is 1.5 astronomical units. The light from the Sun takes about 13 minutes to get to Mars, rather than 8 minutes and 20 seconds it does to get to Earth. Mars does have more friends than Earth, with 2 moons, Phobos and Deimos. This is probably due to its popularity on social media. Curiosity and Perseverance rovers constantly share selfies and snapshots from their travels. You can follow them at Mars Rover Selfies. I'm sure glad to be living on Mars with my 21-year-old self. To find your age, take it, multiply it by 365, and divide by its orbital period of 687. And now the gas giants, our big, bloated bullies of the family, Jupiter and Saturn. Some scientists believe that Jupiter could have become a second sun if it were a bit more massive. Jupiter is mostly made up of hydrogen and helium, making it the solar system's biggest, baddest gas giant. But Jupiter is still the life of the party in our solar system. With the most massive and wild gatherings, it hosts over 90 moons, 96 moons in 2023. The planet's clouds come in various colors, creating a vibrant appearance. It's like wearing a stylish striped outfit, but instead of fabric, it's made of colorful clouds. Jupiter's famous red spot is a massive storm that's been raging for at least 350 years. Jupiter has the shortest day of any planet, with a rotational period of 9 hours and 55 minutes and an orbital period of 12 Earth years. Jupiter is at a distance of 5.1 astronomical units from the Sun, taking sunlight 43 minutes to arrive at the gas giant. While life as we know it could not be sustained on Jupiter, some of Jupiter's moons prove to be potential candidates for habitability. To find your age on Jupiter, take your age on Earth, divide by 12. That's coming from a 3-year-old. Saturn is like the ringmaster of the solar system, with its stunning, iconic ring system made up of billions of ice and rock particles. This hula hoop champion has 146 moons, ranging in the size from as large as the planet Mercury to as small as a sports arena. Saturn was the farthest planet from Earth that was discovered with the unaided eye. Sitting at 9.5 astronomical units, it'll take light 80 minutes to get to the ring giant. Despite its immense size, Saturn has a density less than liquid water, which means it would float in a cosmic bubble bath if it wanted to. Winds in the upper atmosphere reach 1,600 feet per second. In contrast, the strongest hurricane-force winds on Earth top out at around 360 feet per second, and the pressure is the same kind you would feel when you dive deep underwater, so powerful it squeezes gas into liquid. Saturn's north pole has an interesting atmospheric feature, a six-sided jet stream. This hexagon-shaped pattern with 200-mile-an-hour winds with a massive rotating storm in the center. The days on Saturn are faster than all other planets, with exception to Jupiter. With a day spanning 10.7 Earth hours, Saturn takes much longer to orbit the Sun. Its orbital rotation is 29 Earth years, which makes me feel extremely young. Saturn does make me feel young, 1.4 years of age. And now we have the ice giants of the family, the cool cats, Uranus and Neptune. Uranus is like the solar system's acrobat. It rotates almost sideways, making it roll through space like a cosmic somersault. Uranus is often referred to as an ice giant because it's mostly made up of ice and rock. It's like the solar system's frozen dessert shop, but not for human consumption. The atmosphere contains water, methane, and ammonia, like an interplanetary snow cone, but you definitely don't want to take a bite. And underneath its gassy exterior, Uranus likely has a rocky and icy core. Uranus also has a ring system, but not as famous as Saturn's. It's like the shy sibling who has their own set of jewelry. It's probably shy because it's one of the most mispronounced names in the solar system. Uranus is the coldest planet in the solar system, with temperatures that can drop to negative 371 degrees Fahrenheit. It takes light 2 hours and 40 minutes to reach Uranus, which sits at 19.8 AU. A year on Uranus is about 84 Earth years. So, it's like celebrating your birthday only once every 8 decades. Neptune is the only planet in our solar system not visible to the naked eye. Positioned at a staggering 2.8 billion miles away, or 30 AU, it would take light 4 hours to reach the bright blue giant. Its stunning blue color is due to the presence of methane in its atmosphere. It's believed that Neptune has a rocky core surrounded by a slushy layer of water, ammonia, and methane. It's like the solar system's mystery filling. Neptune's axis of rotation is tilted to 28 degrees. So it'll experience seasons just like Earth, but each of its 4 seasons last for over 40 years. Neptune has 14 known moons. A day on Neptune is 16 Earth hours, and its orbital period is 165 Earth years. To find your Neptunian age, divide your Earth years by 165. I'm 2 months old. And now our dwarf planet, Pluto. Pluto is often considered the black sheep of the solar system's family, as it's the only dwarf planet not included in the club of 8 full-fledged planets. It's like the quirky cousin who doesn't quite fit in, but is loved nonetheless. Pluto is smaller than Earth's moon, making it the baby of the family in terms of size. It's like the little sibling who's always trying to keep up. In 2006, the IAU reclassified Pluto as a dwarf planet, causing quite a stir in the solar system family. But like family, some relatives refuse to disown the small planet. Pluto was part of the Kuiper Belt, a region of the solar system beyond Neptune. It's like the far-off family member who lives in a distant corner of the world. The planet named after the Roman god of the underworld, Pluto is positioned at 39 AU, taking light 5.5 hours to reach its surface. The sunlight at noon would be 1/900th the brightness it is here on Earth. Discovered in 1930, which means Pluto will complete its first orbit around the Sun in the year 2178, since it's been discovered. Ladies and gentlemen, today we've embarked on a cosmic journey through our solar system, and what an out-of-this-world family reunion it's been. Our family of celestial beings has dazzled us with their unique personalities, quirks, and contributions to the grand cosmic story. The Sun, our radiant parent, Mercury, the swift little sibling, Venus, our fiery sister, which gives new meaning to the phrase sibling rivalry. There's Earth, all Mother Earth, the nurturing parent. Mars, our fiery tempered younger brother. Jupiter, the eldest sibling. Saturn, the cosmic fashionista of the family, dazzling us with its elegant rings. Uranus, the acrobat of the family. Neptune, our deep blue sea of the family. And Pluto, our endearing little cousin. So, as we conclude our family reunion, let's remember that each member of our solar system family plays a unique role, adding color, character, and charm to our celestial story. And just like a real family, we may have our differences, quirks, and reclassifications, but we're all part of this grand cosmic adventure together. Thank you for joining us on this planetary journey.